Oh, it's just started raining. Just got back, ladies and gentlemen, from work. It's a chilly evening this evening. I've got my coat on, but we're feeling good, you know. And that's one thing about me. Most of the time, I'm feeling good. You know, like there's just a good energy. Like I just have a good energy a lot of the time, and more often than not, that energy helps me to be productive throughout my days. But let me tell you, when I'm not happy, when I'm not in that mood, when I just do not feel like it it has its effect on me. And you want to know the one thing that impacts my mood more than anything else? It's my diet. We got to talk about this. This is my insane bulk over the summer period of 2023. Beans and sausages, 3 eggs, 2 bagels. That's meal 1, this is meal 2. Some sugary breakfast cereal with oat milk. All of this, and then to finish it off, a chocolate bar as well. You're probably thinking, oh Ben, it's alright, that's a nice lunch. But the thing is, it wasn't a lunch, it was breakfast. And then I'm wondering why it ain't working. You know, it's 10 a.m, I'm in work, I've got YouTube work, I've got going to the gym, I got kickboxing on the Wednesday, I've got uni work. Like, I wasn't messing about. I've got stuff to do, but I just couldn't focus at all. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a popular issue that we all face, which is also known as brain fog. For the past week, I've been learning about how can I reduce brain fog. But in other words, basically saying, how do I increase my mental sharpness? But before we figure that, we have to figure out what our trigger is. Cool. So the two triggers that make my brain stop working, one of them is driving, especially on long car rides, like 2 hours plus there, plus 2 hours back, and nah. The other thing is clock, 2 p.m. That 2 p.m. crash that a lot of people get, it can happen to me and it can be bad. Every Tuesday I'm in uni, and that means like for a long time, for like 6 hours, I'm literally in a classroom with no daylight, no nature, and I'm just working. I finish around half day. I get home at 2 p.m. so I'm driving and it's 2 p.m. and they both mix together. Like, oh my, I tell you, when they're combined together, like it makes every Tuesday's a tough day for me, alright? So Ben, what is the move? How do I get my brain to work? Well, come with me. Right, okay, this is what I'm on about, bear with me. Right, you just see there, I got a mushroom, and I ate the mushroom, and then I boosted it. My point is, well, it's a perfect segue onto how our diet, it can excel us forward, or it can hold us back. Okay, the first thing that's really helped me is a thing called intermittent fasting. So, let's say, for example, Monday at 8 p.m. is my last meal. Around 8 p.m. 8 p.m. all the way to Tuesday noon the next day. I fast. And the reason I do that, your body ain't digesting food, which means that you have more energy, and more energy equals better brain power. I don't want to go too detailed into it because honestly, I don't know too much myself, but all I know is it's helped me and you should give it a go. My second tip on improving our diet is cutting out bread. I want you to watch this. Right, ready? Making a bagel. Toasting the bagel. Eating the bagel! Man is clearly digesting a bagel in the morning. I made a video on food not that long ago, and it did very well for my channel. But I'm gonna have some humility here. Don't listen to Ben Jones from 4 weeks ago. Don't listen to it. It's a hard pill to swallow for me, but after making a video on how to improve my diet, I've realised that my diet wasn't even good in the first place. What I've realised is diet is different for everyone. And for me, avoiding eating bread, especially for the first half of the day, I highly benefit from it. So it might be worth you giving it a go. As a rule of thumb, I do eat bread in the evening. But for the morning, when you see a piece of bread in the morning, throw it in the bin. Oh man, they do smell good. I gotta give it. Anyway, last thing I want to touch on with diet is chocolate. Chocolate, snacking, sweets, caffeine as well. If we just live by the rule of no chocolate, no sweets, 1 coffee a day max if you want coffee. I don't have any, but if you want a coffee, have 1 coffee a day. But except from that, try as much as possible to be more healthier, because when you're more healthier, less brain fog, more brain working. So the next thing I want to talk about is something to do with that chair there. This chair used to be my great granddad's chair, but nowadays I use it for my meditation and for my breath work. Let me get this. So this is my behavior track list for this month. No chocolates or sweets, doing very well. Waking up on time, okay. Cold showers, gratitude journaling, tick tick. 100 minutes of meditation a week. 100 minutes of meditation a week. I've been doing it for this month. I've been trying to do it this month. Meditation, I do it often, you know. I do it probably once an evening, and it makes me tired, it makes me ready to go to bed, and it's just relaxing. But breath work, we have to talk about this. Remember I was talking about Tuesday? Every Tuesday I go to uni, but then when I come back and it's 2 p.m, I don't feel great. So my trick is I come home on a Tuesday at 2 p.m. and I do breath work for 10 minutes. If you go on YouTube, the Wim Hof 10-minute breath work, phenomenal. I wish I started earlier. I started this month, but it's a complete reset to the system. It wakes your body up, it wakes your mind up, and it 100% clears any fog left in you. So what I'd say is meditation is good, but breath work, especially when you're tired and fatigued, is an absolute must in my opinion. So we've talked about diet, we've talked about meditation and breath work, and last, we gotta talk about sleep. Here are 9 extremely fast tips on how to get better sleep. Let's go. As often as you can, get morning sunlight. It would be in your favor to avoid caffeine for the first 90 minutes of your morning. Another thing we can do, avoid eating 2 hours before going to bed. Right, the next thing we can look at is having an evening routine. Just like stopping work 30 minutes before sleeping, and also reducing lights within the eyes. Boom! And once you've done that, you can put your phone on the other side of your room. You don't have to keep it away. After we've done that, then we can then lie down in our bed and read our book. Wake up and go to sleep the same time every single night, and boom, you've got yourself a beautiful way to get better sleep. And the reason we put all of these factors in place to get better sleep is because that is the only time that our body gets to rest. Sleeping lets our body flush everything out of our system and start new. You can try hide from sleep, but one way or another, it's gonna catch up with you. And so with that mindset, we may as well turn sleep into our advantage. The stuff that gives us brain fog is the stuff that our sleep removes from our brain. So if we just think about it like that, sleep, it's important. Those are just some of the tips that have really helped me get better sleep, because I've never gotten the best sleep in the world, but those tips will help you out. So with that said, I hope this video has been useful. I hope it's been good value. I hope you've gathered something from it that you can put into your life to become a better person, to become more. So with that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.